Have you ever wanted to be a secret agent?
Absolutely I have. I'm a huge James Bond fan.
Well, if you're a huge James Bond fan, then this is absolutely the game for you.
I have to agree. Now, the little bit of background, we just watched the introduction to this game, and it is incredible. It might be the best introduction that I've ever seen in any game, really, but it's definitely the best in VR. And it's probably the only introduction I've seen that we wanted to watch.
I did not skip it. I didn't skip it at all. And that should say something.
Well done. I'd like to give a round of applause to the developer, to the singer, to everything. This was fantastically done. That's an applause. So tell me about this game, other than the fact that it's fantastic.
It is fantastic, for one, and also, it's a seated experience, and I just so happened to glean past that experience. There's a little prompt that pops up and says, "This is a seated experience. Sit down, get comfortable, and then hit this button." And I was like, yeah, okay. Maybe I'll just stand while I play it. And then I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and sit. And then it took me a minute to figure out that if you hold the top right menu button, it will allow you to recalibrate your play space.
Okay, so for a while there, it just assumed that you were sitting...
It just assumed I was incredibly tall, yeah. So you are a secret agent, and your entire job is to, in one position, figure out all the stuff that you need to do. And you don't move from that one position. So that's one of the things about this game that you have to get through your head, that even though you're in VR, this was designed for the Oculus, which was almost exclusively a seated experience for the longest time.
And is still mostly a seated experience. So because it's Oculus, it's not quite a full VR experience. But it does still look really neat. It's essentially an escape the room, though.
It is an escape the room wherein you don't move around, that's correct.
It still looks neat. It has a really cool concept. I tell you what, it already got me on board with that introduction. Is it worth the money?
I would say that it's worth the money. Now, I paid full price for this. I'm sure we asked for a copy, but I couldn't wait. I saw that this game came out, and I picked it up straight away. As soon as I saw on Reddit that this was available, I went and bought it.
I have to say, though, it is $25, and you beat the whole game in an hour.
I did beat the whole game in an hour. That's true. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's not worth $25, but that's what I paid for it, and I thoroughly enjoyed every single part of the game.
In general, that's a lot of money for a VR game.
It absolutely is. You are totally correct, sir.
That's a lot of money to spend on a single hour of gameplay.
You know, I don't think about these things. It's best not to.
Considering that you're usually the guy who's like, $5? Pfft, no way I'm paying that much money for this 40-hour-long game. I think it's kind of funny that in this particular case, you're saying, well, $25 for an hour was fine. So it's fantastic, then.
It's fantastic. I also would like to say that this is one of the very first VR games I ever saw. I saw a video of it on YouTube of somebody playing it, just the first level of it, and just watching him play this, and I was amazed. I was blown away. And then I finally got the chance to experience it on a good headset. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a dig, wasn't it?
That's terrible. How dare you?
And I just jumped at it. I was like, I've been waiting for this for so long. I had to. I didn't have any other choice.
The part that got me, because I saw the trailer, and you're right, we absolutely did immediately reach out to the developers for this, because it's that type of game where I knew that we would want to play this. But the part that made me go, wow, I want to try this, is when you're in the car.
Oh, yeah. That is the first level of the game.
That made me say, this looks neat. I want to try that out.
And I absolutely don't blame you for that, and I also wanted to try it for exactly that reason. And it was even more fun. Somehow I did not see what was going to happen in the game while watching that YouTube of the guy playing it, and I solved it in my own way. So I guess there are different ways to solve the different puzzles.
Which is great. If you're a viewer of ours, you'll know that we never really show any spoilers, so don't worry. The most you're seeing is Crypto's methods that lead to failure.
And they are funny.
You're not actually going to end up seeing anything that will give away the ending here. Would you buy it again?
You know, I think I might.
So even knowing the entire game, having played through it, you would still pick it up for $25 and play it again?
I think I might still play it again. It was really fun. I think there's like 6 or 7 different levels in it, and I had a huge blast playing.
Well, I don't think you've ever given such a high, glowing recommendation to any game we've ever had on this channel.
Maybe I haven't. That's kind of sad, isn't it?
It is.
Maybe we just need more Oculus games.
Wow.
Hey man, I just gotta tell it how it is.
To be fair, I have not yet found the game that makes me go, oh, this is the VR game to have. This is the one that I need to have.
I wouldn't say that this is it. I wouldn't say that this is the VR game. I would say that this is a really super duper fun. I would probably put it on par with Job Simulator.
That's definitely a lot of praise. Job Simulator, is now the most profitable VR game.
Is it?
It is. It's the first VR game to cross $3 million.
I think I got that for free, didn't I?
Of course, everybody got it for free, but it was part of the cost of your Vive, so they still got paid for the game when you bought a Vive. They just got... It's like a bundled-in game. When you buy, a Nintendo Switch and you get 1-2 Switch, well, part of that goes to the cost of the development, even though that's not really quite appropriate because that was done by Nintendo. Okay, so if you buy an Xbox or a PlayStation, you're gonna... Well, no, not a PlayStation either.
You get Halo.
Okay, so no, that doesn't work either because Microsoft... But you get it! Like, you buy a game and it has a bundled-in package. Ooh, I got it. You buy one of the Ubisoft Xbox bundles... and it comes with Assassin's Creed 27. That game, they're paying Ubisoft for that game. And it may be less than the $60 they're originally expected to get, but more than the $0 that they wouldn't have got. You know what I'm saying, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Job Simulator got a payment for every Vive that came bundled with Job Simulator.
Well, whoever made Job Simulator did a fantastic job, and I think that they should probably make like 35 more games right now.
And this game is also fantastic. You enjoyed the hell out of it. You completed it in a single playthrough.
In a single sitting.
In a single sitting. Better than that even, you changed our entire schedule around to put this out so that other people can see how fantastic it is.
Absolutely.
That doesn't typically happen.
Well, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta play. I just wanted to play the game, to be honest. It was that fun.
So there you go, guys. That's I Expect You to Die.
I expect you to die.
If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Don't forget to check out the Patreon. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave us a comment below. Let us know if you've been looking forward to this game. Is it something that you saw and went, oh my god, I have to have, or have you never heard of it? Because, that's always possible too, right?
I guess, yeah.
And as always,
we'll see you on the next one.